tall up there.
Well, because I do my thing normal. You all feel like you have to be.
Oh, you're normal.
You're normal. Oh, yeah.
Or Abby normals. Hi, guys. How are you?
Hi, everyone.
Hello. How are you?
Prince Charming's mom, I was just explaining the issue with the stone. Can I talk about it freely?
It still makes me want to cry.
Yeah, it made JJ want to start crying. So can I talk about it freely, Prince Charming's mom?
Hi, Ronald. Hi, Prince Charming's mom, Rochelle, Georgie Moon.
Hi, everyone. Georgie, Ronald, Rochelle. Oh, hugging you.
Vega, Jay. I love you guys so much.
Jay. Is
Marie.
Jay in the house? He had a fun live the other night, Sunday night.
I miss all these. I'm telling you, I got to go in and fix my computer doesn't tell me when anybody's on.
Well, I think he posted it in Wayshowers. I think that's where I saw it. Hi, DCJ.
Hi, Rebecca.
I didn't see if
she answered that.
Hi, Marie, Rochelle, Gigi.
So Prince Charming's mom, Debbie, is saying, can she speak about your thing in the open?
In the open.
In the open.
Hi, Tony.
Hi, Tony. I hate these masks. I just want everybody to know.
But we can't see what they're doing to your face, so unless you go like this and bring your face right up to us and then point it out. Which is a really good look.
Can you see my gray?
On any given day.
I love gray.
I do too.
So good.
Hi, Sharon. Okay, she says yes, yes, yes. All right. Take it away, girls.
You want to go first? You want me to go first? JJ?
Okay, so I'm going to explain the issue so everybody, the community can come together, okay?
Hi, bro.
So Prince Charming's mom purchased a beautiful obsidian, beautiful stone, and Karen has one very similar to it. I have my obsidian here.
Let me get it.
But it looks like Karen. So Karen's going to show you what it looks like.
Oh.
So similar to this, but smaller. That's beautiful. And well, the way it's described to me, she started having all these symptoms that were the exact opposite of what obsidian does, which told me immediately that it had been programmed intentionally to do the opposite. And so it has some real negative energy attached to it to do that. And so horrible, obsidian, if you don't know, is supposed to block psychic attacks. So guess what? It was bringing in psychic attacks with these horrible headaches, debilitating. It was shutting down electronics. And it's supposed to do the opposite. It's supposed to protect, it's supposed to keep out that. It was just doing all the opposite of what beautiful obsidian is supposed to do for us. Mm-hmm. And so anyways, I talked to the tribe here, and these are some of the solutions we came up with. And I know you guys probably have some other ideas as well. And if I'm missing anything, Prince Charming's mom, some of the things that you've noticed it's doing, please let us know. Okay, so take it away.
The first thing I heard was salt water, which Debbie said she did tell you. And then it's going to take a little while to do. And then JJ, you want to say what we both came up with?
Yeah, I instantly wanted to, before she even told me the story, she's like, let me tell you about something that happened. And I'm like, she said your name and, what she was going to start the story, and I instantly like just wanted to cry. Like the tears are just so close. Like whoever owned this before, or
Oh, and she
whatever
said a
energy,
lot of anxiety too. Yeah.
yeah, whatever energy it was around. And I mean, I got bury it, but I wasn't sure which state you lived in. It has to be soil, so you can't bury it in the snow. I mean, you could, but
Yeah,
in
you
the dirt.
gotta, yeah, you gotta bury it. You gotta bury it for a while. And
Yeah.
so
So yeah,
I won't, they just said bury it for a while. This is not, we're not talking like a
Like a
couple
moon
of days.
cycle.
We're talking a whole moon cycle,
Yeah.
you know, for a
But-
while.
but also to do the salt bath and to do the saging, wrap it in a cloth,
Yep.
bury it for a whole moon cycle, and then bring it out and see.
Or return it.
Yeah.
Can you return it?
I just don't want
No.
anybody else to get it.
No, you're supposed to fix this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm thinking, okay, so if we get it to a dumpster, but then someone else, you know what I mean? It was just like the energy would still be out there, and she's in Wisconsin.
It's beautiful. It wants this to be gone.
She's in Wisconsin, so I'm not sure. It's probably isn't that frozen land?
I think they bury things in cheese there.
You're such a good put it in cheese, Prince Charming.
Put it in cheese.
Oh my
Cheese
god!
is so healing.
Oh wait, wrong way. Put it in cheese.
Not me.
That one.
So that's kind of what we came up with, and I have dropped. Oh, you missed the story. Because Melly might have had some idea. So anyways, it's snow. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta, it's not snow. Like it has to touch. They just keep saying dirt. This might be weird, and I don't know if what you girls think. I mean, I even if it's potting soil, but
yeah.
Organic potting soil.
Yeah.
Okay. Not the organic potting soil. That way.
Not that or that.
No, I mean, what's that stuff that has all that crap in it that makes everything grow faster?
Oh, Miracle Grow.
Yeah, not that one.
You don't want any crap in it. And well, you could have crap in it, but not that crap.
Yeah, not that thing crap.
Not that
But
kind.
yeah, that's a good idea. Get a big,
because they show me a big pot and they say organic potting soil, and then put that obsidian in there and leave that bad boy in there.
Ooh, that feels good.
Yeah. And you know what I would do also? I would, let me see. So I have, this would work, any sage, but like if you had some sage, like crush this stuff up and put it in there. That's what they're showing me.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So
what a way to get to know your tools.
Yeah. And then this is really weird. And I don't know if you want to do this, but I would even talk to her. I see her I see her as a her, the ball as a her. And I would even talk to her and say, you are loved, you are it's really weird. It's like saying the mantra, you are loved, you are healed, you are this, you are that, to this ball. It's so, what do you think about that?
Feels good.
Yeah. I mean, this is energy, and it's almost like whatever it is, it needs to be released and allowed to go. Your whole complete loved, go forth.
Yeah.
You're wreaking havoc this way. You've been programmed wrong, backwards.
Yeah, you've been programmed backwards. So you are loved, you are healed, you are healthy, you are, it's weird, but you're literally talking to the pot of organic soil. So, yeah. Woot, woot. So
I like it. I'm open to all this. Oh, good. Prince Charming's mom. And we are all sending you light and love, and please Do it soon. I hate to think of this anxiety and this headaches that you're having and any more computer crashing and all that. And I definitely don't want it to affect your other stones. So don't put it near the other stones.
Mm-mm. No, do not do that. Hold on. I'm doing some stuff here. And already.
Oh, don't worry. We're just hanging out. Don't worry about
doing
us.
stuff.
Don't worry about us. We're just here.
You know, Prince Charming's mom, actually, I mean, that's up to you, whether you want to keep it outside or inside. Really, that's up to
you. Already feel it deeply. So try it inside, try it outside, and see how that makes you feel.
Yeah,
I know I had something that definitely had other world stuff happening to it. And it was too strong for my frequency, and I ended up putting it in the garden. And then when someone came over, I distinctly heard, see if she can pick up on it. And then the woman was walking around and she's like, "What's this?" And I'm like, "That's going with you." And she said that the stone talked to her like all the way home. Like those guys were just chit-chatting, and it was,
wow.
it was too much in my garage. Yeah, it had to be outside.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had the same thing one time. I had this beautiful, I don't even know what it was called, but it was like a quartz, and it had this almost like sand inside. She was so pretty, but it just didn't feel right. And I thought it was pretty, but it felt just nothing. But when I went to someone's house, then all of a sudden, and I had it in my purse. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. But then it started basically like I felt it come alive. So I'm like, this is yours. This isn't mine. So I gave it away. Yeah. You're welcome, Jay. So I know that I will say this. I know that tomorrow. Oh, well, hopefully this will make you guys laugh. So people at work, Debbie's going, go ahead.
Just give it a try. Try to make me laugh.
Well, I know Debbie laughed, but so I'm at work and people are like tomorrow, and I'm thinking, is there something special going on tomorrow? Why do people keep talking about it?
Is it the Super Bowl?
For a lot of people, it is.
So, hi, Miss Candy. Hi, Melly. So I realize, that tomorrow is a big day. But I will ask my moderators to please. What am I trying to say, Debbie? I always say it wrong.
Just moderate the chat that this is a place that has been created for a safe zone of healing and enlightenment, and all the worries of the world, the physical world that we're in. It's kind of this is a no-fly zone. Mm-hmm. So here we are, and this has been created for that safe place. So when we get into the in-between, when JJ and Karen and I get into that in-between zone, when we are in this healing mode and this space, it can really when that world comes in and we see it in the chat, it feels like a punch.
Yeah.
Punch. And so just to make that, so that brings the understanding. Of course, we are sending light and love to our nation and to the globe and all that. But this right now, during these 2 hours, are just created for this love. Safe space of love. Okay. So did that help? Was that what you wanted me to say here?
She just says it better. Y'all don't want to know what I would say. But yeah. And that's what it feels like. It literally feels like I'm getting stabbed or I'm getting punched. And then all of a sudden I want to start crying. And then I'm like, wait a second, that's not the feeling I had before. And I'm trying to go back. And so it's really, really hard on me. So please, moderators, help us out by that way. So
this is, so this is a safe place for everyone. And so, yes.
Yeah. But yes, I really didn't know what was going on tomorrow.
She didn't. She didn't know it was the Super Bowl tomorrow.
I didn't know it was the Super Bowl tomorrow. Not at all. I don't even watch football. I'm kidding.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
I know what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Okay.
It has to do with soil, but not Miracle Grow.
Okay.
Okay.
No miracle.
No Miracle Grow.
All right.
Okay.
So welcome everyone.
Thank you, Rebecca.
We forgive
No,
you.
Marie, I just don't pay
Yay.
attention to that stuff. I really don't.
But you also have a lot going on in your life right now that is very distracting and new. And
And I'm trying to get my, I mean, when I was home, I would get off of work. I would go to Garden of the Gods. I would sit there for a while and I would take in that, if you haven't seen JJ's thing, I would suggest watching it. But I mean, I would take in the Garden of the Gods and I would just feel that energy. And I had a routine, and now it's kind of like there's times where I feel the energy zing up, where before it felt like it was going down. So it's totally different here. And so I'm trying to work very hard. Like yesterday, it was freezing, and I went to the beach, and I literally took my shoes off. I still had my socks on though, because that was really cold.
it's cold.
It's freezing. And I put my feet on the sand, and I just, listened to the wind blow and listened to the waves hit, and I just sat and just listened. But it's definitely, there's a lot going on. So I don't watch TV, and I really don't know. So yeah.
So before we move forward, I do, if I could take care of one more piece of business, and I'm sorry, everybody's here on the chat and they're like, what are you doing? So Lucienne, our beautiful moderator who really works hard on all of our channels, some people in the community came together and got her a gift of thanks, a thank you gift. And so I just wanted to, Lucienne was so grateful to everyone, and for the gift and doing that is just such a blessing and beautiful energy exchange, and so thoughtful. And she was very moved and touched. So, yeah. So,
Yay.
she loves the 3 pieces of jewelry. So she was given jewelry. So,
Yay. Hey, I love shiny jewelry. Let me tell you.
Can you guys hear me okay? Because I'm wondering if my Wi-Fi is okay.
I can hear you.
I can hear you fine.
Okay.
Can you guys all hear her okay? And I'll show you the 3 pieces. If I can find them.
Yeah, they say you sound fine. Yes.
Good.
Oh, hi, Smiling Heart.
Oh, I can't find them.
I like that name.
Oh, wait. Oh, well. Are you guys interested in seeing the is everybody just, I'll find the pictures. Okay.
Yeah, and let me tell you, this is how bad I forgot how to turn on the broadcast. So that's why we were a little late, because I'm like, how do I do this again?
That's funny. Okay.
So hello, Kathleen and Renee.
So there's one piece.
Oh, nice.
Oops. I don't want to show names. Anyway, so there's one piece.
Okay.
And that's necklace, and that's tiger's eye.
Oh, nice.
And then the tiger's eye earrings.
Oh, nice.
Can you see that, you guys? Okay.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
and then this necklace, just
Yeah, that's cool.
a mandala necklace. So
Beautiful.
yes, so she is giving everybody in the community a hug, and thank you for doing that. And Lucienne, we love you so much, and we are so grateful and thankful for you.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, and so I did choose a card. Or the card chose us, I should say. And it says, look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sag. So look at the bigger picture. Sometimes we get so caught up in the little details, and it's like, oh, nope, bigger picture. So encouraging us to continually look at the bigger picture of things. Don't get caught in the skirmishes, the little stuff.
Yeah, and be careful. And I would have to add on to that with be careful. We're each thinking about our own lives, and that's not a bad thing. But in looking at the bigger picture, be careful of what you're manifesting by default. And we talk about this a lot. So if you're worried about this happening and that happening, you're really putting a lot of energy towards that thing happening. So be very, very careful. And so I picked one too. And it says, shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit.
Amen.
Forget and let that shit go.
And let that shit go. I love that.
Okay. You know, I had to be.
Send it to me.
I had to, be funny today. Okay. I'm ready.
You have to take a picture of that one and send it to me later.
Okay, I will. So let's talk about dirt. Let's talk about dirt, baby. Let's talk about you and me.
I do the dance lips. I can't help it. My lips always go.
Oh, yeah. My grandma Zell, she'd do that. Yeah.
I'm like Grandma Zell, and I always do that, and I can't help it. I have to be conscious. I have to be purposed about not making my lips do that. It's so ridiculous. Anyway. Yes.
Oh, before you two go, somebody, was it Karen? You had somebody who you wanted us to send prayers out to?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I have some really good friends. And so her husband is currently in the hospital right now with COVID. Yes. And so I guess he's been sick for a little while, and he actually went into the hospital this morning. And unfortunately, she can't be with him because they're saying it's COVID, and so they won't let her in. And I thought, well, that's silly because she's been with him the whole time. So, so please, everybody, if you could please send out some really good vibes to Todd and Valia. Send some love and light to them and keep them in the circle. So that would be awesome. And anyone else that you know that maybe is hurting or needs some help. And and they're saying for all of us to imagine that obsidian ball and put that into the circle too.
Ooh, good call.
Yeah.
All right. So Karen and I will be right back. And so you all get in your comfy places, and JJ's going to take us on a little journey in the dirt.
Yay! Let's go to the dirt pile. Let's get this party started. So take a deep breath in and release. Deep breath in and release. Let your day go. Let your worries go. Let the story that's going to be unfolding in the next few days, let that go. Just let it go. Just going through your body and scanning it and making sure that the tension, wherever there's tension, see what you can do to relax it. If you have tension in your neck or shoulders, go like this and release. Bring them up, Oh, I got to pop and release. Wiggle your head, just wiggle around a little bit. Find your sit bones, or if you're laying down, just find where you're most centered, where you're most balanced. The water, the water. We're going to be working with the salt water. The obsidian is and the community are telling us what to do. You can choose whatever colors that you see, but the water's going to be coming down through our crowns, right through the middle of us, just washing away anything that might be backwards, anything that might need to be recalibrated, just like that obsidian. Maybe from the beginning of our time to right now, maybe the obsidian is telling us a story. Do we have those feelings in us? And when we're around other people, maybe we're affecting them as well. And it could just be something that we picked up with our energy. It's nothing that we did wrong. So see the salt water coming straight down through, slowly, slowly, like a little trickle, like a little stream. Coming through and clearing every part of you. There's no part that's not going to get some of this salt water. Rebalancing us. Has like a selenite recharging feel to it. Going down through our whole body. And it's bringing all of the, they want me to say rubbish, but bringing all of the things that, debris, anything, however you want to call it, bringing it all the way down to our feet, paying attention to any joints where we have any achiness, taking some of that away, some inflammation, going down right through. It's almost as if we're a watering pot and we're watering the earth, the ground that's below us. It's coming out in like that beautiful, gentle shower that like the watering can or watering pot would do. And we're all that stuff that's in us is nourishing the earth. She loves it. She says, yes, bring it, give it. Let's do let's do 2 more doses of water, warm salt water. Just feeling the electrolytes charging us up as if we're these beautiful crystals. Releasing any programming from the beginning of our time. Maybe when we were young, there were some lessons around us that, those aren't working anymore for us. And do it one more time for any other issues, making sure that you're thinking of this nice, beautiful, soft, warm water massaging you, cleaning you out, seeing it sprinkle on the ground. And then you notice down by your feet there's a path, this beautiful path. And what does it look like? Is it soft and mossy? Is it stones that are warm from the sun? And you walk down the path. And you walk down a little bit more. And a little bit more, and you come to this beautiful lake, this beautiful, still lake. Do you guys know what's at the bottom of a lake besides treasure and sunken ships and, I don't know, tires, all sorts of debris down there? There's also life, fish. Just think about what's at the bottom of the lake. And they want us to gently immerse ourselves in the water of this gentle lake. And we're going to float, swim, backstroke, however you want to do it. They are no jet skis. We're going to bring it, they're going to bring us to the middle of the lake in a nice, safe, gentle way. You can use a jet ski if you want to. Find ourselves floating on our back in the middle of this beautiful lake, safe and supported. and we think about the things that are in the bottom of the lake. Maybe there's things down there that you know are not supposed to be in a lake. Maybe some debris, some pollution, pieces of a boat. And those are some things that we might have inside of us too, or maybe inside of others, where you can't really see what's going on the inside, on the surface. But they have these stories. There's a whole story about how that boat got to the bottom of the lake. Was there a lot of laughter? Was there a lot of screaming? There's definitely some emotions to it. Was somebody super sad they lost their boat? There's a lot of stories below the surface. And then there's a few playful things coming. There's some dolphins coming. This playful energy is coming in. And they say, hold on. And we're holding on to them, and they're bringing us to another place. They're bringing us to the garden of the gods. And you're laughing and you're giggling, and there's wind and there's spray. And you just think this is the best, most energetic, awesome boost that you could have in your life. And they bring you gently to the shore, and you thank them. And you look up, and here's this beautiful place, the Garden of the Gods. And the Garden of the Gods have prepared this soil for you. And you go over and you sit next to the soil and you touch it with your hands. And you feel like you can feel the nutrition, and it's moist. It's perfect for planting seeds. It's perfect. And you see this, and you think to yourself, how fun. And the garden is asking you, is there anything below the surface? Is there anything below your surface from the beginning of your time to right now? It's willing to accept these things so they're not at the bottom of your personal lake. They're not polluting you. They're not leaching into your essence. Do you have anything that you might like to put in the soil? Think about those things. You can take anything that's below your surface and put it there. This is a beautiful, safe spot. So if there's something that is important in your life story, but it might be leaching in, they say that you can go ahead and put it in the garden and you can visit it. And if you'd like, you can even go back and retrieve it, but this is a nice, safe place to hold it, so it's not below your surface. It's not inside your essence. So just scan your body and your memories. Go back as far as you want. I can see somebody has a bulldozer. They're doing some heavy machinery here. And I love that. Bulldozers are coming in, all of this heavy machinery is coming in and just taking the debris, whatever's below your surface. And how refreshing to get that out. And while you're thinking about those and planting them into the dirt and burying them into the dirt, they want to share a little song with you. And it's like teardrops from the tears from your ancestors, to water the ground. And your ancestors are here. They say thank you. They're all around this plot of dirt, kneeling down with you, sending their prayers. Don't forget to look in the corners, they say. Yenana, 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 ye. They're saying the heavens are splitting open and the rain is falling. O nanana, yenana, 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 yeta. Yena, yena, maita, ushe, ushe, ushe. Na ye na ukai tita na ye ta. Ye na ma ye na tauki. Ye na taukai ti. Ye na ye wa shinama ye wa ye wa ye wa. Ye na ye wa na ita na ma she wa. Sending our prayers with all of the debris that you've planted in this dirt. Kunana na she wa. Ye na ye wa. Just like the obsidian. Kunana she na ye wa. Ye na ye wa. And while we're here at the Garden of the Gods, let's all think about the questions you're going to be asking tonight. The people who you'd like to meet up with, whether it's your spirit guides, your spirit animals, loved ones. Questions about people who are sick. And let's just all gather around this plot of land, shoulder to shoulder, and hold everything in our heart space. Hold the prayers for the sick. Kunana yuana yuana yewa shiwa. Yenama yewa shiwa. Asking for guidance from our ancestors, our angels, the people, Kunana Shiva, who have stepped out of the physical. Please shine down on us tonight. Kunana Shinana yewa. Kinama shima. Whatever the question is, hold it in your heart. Even if you're not asking a question tonight, it's okay. Kunana shinama yewa shiwa. Take a deep breath in. And now we're going to go scuba diving so we can see underneath this water now. And you slowly immerse yourself into the water. And as you're swimming back to the place you began, look around the bottom of the lake. Is there less debris? Does it seem healthier? Has any colors changed? The feeling of the water? And you find yourself back where you started. You can feel the bottom of your feet and you wiggle your toes. And you can feel that coolness from all of the salt water that came through. And you can feel the giddiness from the dolphins. And you can feel the detox feeling of something not leaching into your energy essence anymore. Job well done. And so it is.
Oh, wow, that was awesome. Now let me figure out how to get us back in here. Okay.
I believe in you.
I can do this. Woot, woot.
I'm holding you in my heart space.
I need it. Let's.
I can just be like a ventriloquist and just move my lips when you're talking.
That would be fun.
No.
That's a whole other show.
Oh my gosh, that was awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh.
I don't know what's going to happen during these readings, but the tears are close. They're like almost dropping. I don't know who needs this. Maybe all of us.
I think all of us. I think there's so much going on, you know.
Very interesting. I was told to pull 3 cards, and I
was too.
So the middle card is the wagtail in its essence. Bring in the essence.
Cool.
And both the other cards. So this one is communication. That's St. John's wort. And communication. So and see that quill and ink?
Mm-hmm.
communication. And it's like with St. John's wort, don't keep things inside. Don't keep it down.
It's
Like,
medicine. Yeah.
this is medicine.
Mm-hmm.
And then the moon card, more communication. So I don't know, guys. Communication is the key. So this is something big.
Kathleen is wondering what deck is that.
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. The first one.
Oh, the first one?
Yeah. Well, the first one's what I'm interested in. Oh.
Whoa.
Our Animal Kin Oracle by Sarah Walder. That was a gift to me for my birthday last August from my beautiful partner.
Yay.
Very nice. I was told to pick 3 cards too. That's what I thought was funny. So the first card I picked was perspective. Now keep in mind that fire around the outside means spirit. So you're getting a new perspective on spiritual stuff, okay? I thought it was kind of interesting, both of these. So you have another spirit card, which means the strength. It's all within you. You know, too often, I mean, I really don't like the way that this card is represented, because it's strength and this guy looks so scary. But what this is talking about is it's all within you. You know, don't look outside of yourself to find those answers and to, you know, to look somewhere else, or, you know, this is all about you have it. You have it. I mean, you know, lately I just keep getting, and I've never, you know, those of you that have been with us from the beginning, it's like lately 144,000 keeps popping up. And, you know, as soon as I saw this, it was like the 144,000. But we have the knowledge and it's all coming back. And I know that you might not be able to see this, but in this card, there's tons of little tiny writing. And this is all light language. And so it's all light language. It's all there. We have the knowledge. It's within us. It's just about us getting out of our own way and actually believing that we can do this. So yay.
And so interesting too, going back to this, communication is the key. The key in Lenormand brings the key. It's the crown chakra.
Yeah.
Communication is the key, bring it intermingled with that crown chakra and that opening and enlightenment. So, woo!
I'm trying to find the key so I can see. Yeah. Nope, not finding it quick enough. Yeah, I mean, a lot of us are opening up spiritually, and we're changing. That's that key that she was talking about.
Yes,
this deck, this is what this one looks like. You know, but this is a lot of crown chakra stuff happening. This is a lot. By the way, and they keep saying, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on. So we're leveling up or ascending. You know, those are where those headaches are coming from. Those are where those feeling sick and feeling like crap is coming from. You know, all of a sudden you have flu-like symptoms and bam, they're gone within a few hours. It's all of those things. And if you look at the Schumann resonance, we are vibrating so high and so fast. So just understand that that's what's going on. So drink lots of water, meditate, stay grounded, try to realize that a lot of us are going through this, especially those of us who have been stepping into our spirit guides, our, you know, all of that. So just understand that that's what's happening to you. So just take it easy. You know?
And pay attention to other people, because my daughter, like my daughter last night, she had heart palpitations, and sometimes that happens with her anxiety, but this was like another level. And so just make sure you're checking in on your friends and your family, and you don't have to tell them all the woo-woo stuff, but just check in with them and make sure they're okay, you know, that they're healthy.
Yeah.
Like a mental health check.
Yeah. And you guys are really great about knowing to stay in your light and stay in your truth. You know, but make sure that you guys you guys should not only check in with your friends and like JJ said, not all the woo-woo stuff, but just make sure that they're okay and just say, hey, you know, maybe it's the, they're showing me maybe it's the weather, and that's, you can put it like that, you know, maybe that's why it's the weather changes and stuff like that, you know, just understand that. I'm reading that. Lori Sue, no, I don't got my eyeballs on and I have to squint and then get
Do you
really
want me to
close.
read it to you?
Yeah, please.
Okay, Karen. But if we have it, the answers we seek, why are we asking the three of you? Seriously, I read cards. I have psychic intuitive impressions, but we keep seeking insight and answers from you.
Mm-hmm.
She's been like on it lately. I have to say it's community. I have to say, ever since you guys invited me in, it's community.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, I never.
And you know, we seek answers from, you know, I'll check in with JJ or Karen or whatever. It's confirmation, or, you know,
we're different seeds, like you said before, like the package of the wildflowers. We're all different seeds, and we get different things from different people.
Yeah. Hi, Ms. Lady. Yeah, and not only that, I mean, it really is good to, don't get me wrong, it is great to bounce out, because like Debbie said, I called Debbie, I called JJ, I'd say, hey, this is what's going on with me, or hey, I'm picking up on live people here. Anybody ever did that? You know, I mean, but I listen to what they have to say, but ultimately I feel it in my heart and feel what's the best for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and sometimes, most of the time, they're right. If I decide, but it is good to kind of check in with yourself.
I like what Renee says.
Where? I'm like, where?
Because we all bring a different perspective.
Yeah.
Well, where'd that
It
go?
just went up. Because we all bring a different perspective to the table. That's why we're better together.
Exactly. Well, you're absolutely here. You know, that's absolutely right. I mean, we're better together and we're stronger together. And, you know, as a tribe, if you would have told me back in, let's see, I think I started this in May of last year. If you would have told me that this is where I would be doing this, I'd have been like, you got to be crazy. That's just so not me. But it is what it is, and it has grown into this wonderful, beautiful community, and it's because of you guys. You know, it's because you guys do support each other and you guys do help each other out. So, yeah.
Yep.
And I get so excited about the stories too. Like, wasn't it Kim J that got the new car? Yeah, when people ask, am I going to get a new car? What do I do? And, you know, and we're all like excited that she got a car. And like so many stories like that. Like it just, I don't really get that kind of connection anywhere other than right here. It's very special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And
Renee's building, she said, that's why I'm building us a community center. Yeah.
There you go.
That'll be awesome. You know, during the journey, JJ, it was beautiful. And I'm wondering, you know, about the tears on the surface that you were feeling. And I don't know where everybody else went, but I kind of went, I went on this little journey, and it kind of talked about, you know, revisiting those moments, those treasured moments that we have from the past in our life, and revisit those treasured moments. But we don't want to hang out there too long, because we're here now, and we're going forward. Those moments are treasures to store, and we can revisit those, but we don't want to live in those. And we also don't want them to dictate tomorrow or today. Those are just treasured moments to store.
PMG said, I manifested a job I wanted.
That's right. He got his job. He got
all of the fabric. You guys are just these threads, fabric of life.
That's right. And I'm so glad he reminded me. He did. And his story is right here.
Millie's like, I gotta pee. Don't let me miss anything.
Who said that?
Mellie.
Oh,
She's
no,
like, I gotta
Mom.
pee. Don't let me miss anything.
Take us with you.
um, just to let you know, if you ever do go on a trip with JJ and she has you pull over to look at some kind of beautiful scenery, she may have you peeing in the bushes to leave in time because she is a shaman, you know.
Yeah, there you go. Let me tell you, she told me a story, so you never know what she's going to leave out on the earth.
Okay,
I am gonna run to the bathroom really, really quick.
all of you that need to pee. All right, because I have a great story from PMG that happened within this community, and then we'll start on the readings.
You know, while we're waiting, somebody, was it Melly? I forget. Somebody just said, no, Miss Lady, I think. Somebody had just said that, no, Miss May. She says, I've noticed there are a lot of repeat questions. Doubt and maybe the answer is not what we're ready for. So that's really interesting.
Yeah, make sure no squirrels are around. That's for sure. They seem to be after me.
But it's really interesting if you if you find yourself asking the same question, maybe there's a different way to ask.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes. I like that.
Maybe go through the question a little bit and see if maybe there's a part of the story, a different part you want to ask about.
Yeah. I wonder how she gets back on her own live stream. She's just been kicked off. But yeah, we're still really on.
Should we take bets? She can find her way back.
Can she find her way back, guys?
I'll send the dolphins.
I was just looking over. Did we put food out into squirrels and meats?
Oh, GGB says her friend is getting better. Yay.
Good. So Kathleen says, put food out for the squirrels. They may send you love. Well, we're fined here if we put food out for the animals. So.
Oh, yeah, you're going to get a bear.
And the bears come. Correct. So no food outside. So I guess it should because part of the story is about Karen. I can't start the story without her.
Do you know how to juggle? Who has a good joke?
Who wants one of these cards? I'll just throw a card for someone.
Yeah, throw a card.
Bear hug. Yeah. All right. Lucienne, I'm going to throw you a card.
Oh, and Jay threw a card too. Jay threw a card.
Yay,
stand up for what you believe in and be flexible, free, and grounded with our communication and with ourselves.
Okay. Well, Karen, I don't know why I got booted. Can you come back on, Karen? That's so weird.
Who's going to let her in if she's running it?
Okay, Lucienne, I have foundation. And with this card, I feel like, and that is a Jabiru bird. I have no idea. But I feel like with this card coming in, it's like you have such a strong foundation, and you can maneuver from there easily.
Is Karen calling you?
Oh, no.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, sorry. I'm talking to my phone. I did see that the first question was posted, but I have no control. This is Karen's control, and this is Karen's control. When she comes back, I have no control. Oh yes. So activation is coming next for you, Lucienne. Look at those wheels, and everything's in perfect timing, and it's time to activate. And this plant is yerba mate.
Beautiful.
So, and then your moon card. Communication is the key.
Uh-oh. It's coming around.
So open this up, crown chakra, and open this up, communication, activation. You have the foundation, Lucian.
She says that's what you've been telling me.
Well, now it's really written in the sand, in the dirt, so to speak. I love it. Beautiful. Yay. Is Karen trying to get back in? Or are we running the show?
Maybe she's making dinner. I don't know. I think she's at the community center getting ready for bingo.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to go on with his story while you're here anyway. And I think she's listening. So that'll be good. So you guys, everybody, one of our beautiful community peoples, PMG. I know what the real name is, but PMG on here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he had asked about a job and what was coming up, right? So and this is in his words. I kept hearing of messages to manifest what you want from your video, from the videos here, that we kept telling him to manifest and really fill yourself in there, and Karen's videos. And so he tried it. I even tried the guided meditation you uploaded. A guided meditation that I uploaded about relationship to money. So if any of you have not heard that one, go ahead and check that one out. So he did the guided meditation. And I said to myself that I need a job that will help my family financially and which will also give me a chance to help my relationships grow with my family. And that's what I prayed for every day. I was starting to think that it was too general. And my prayers were answered by finally getting that job. The job turns out to be remote, so I can work from home, and I'm on my computer. I don't have to worry about exposing myself to COVID-19. It's also not physically demanding, which is good for my knee. It's still in customer service on the phones and computer, but it's all from home. This is probably what Mary Street meant by taking the job that's not familiar. Since it's from home, I start this week. And so he'll be training, and so he'll be able to be with his family, and literally, literally right there with his family, exactly what he desired and manifested, and it came forth for him, you guys. So this is beautiful. And we're so excited. All of us are so excited for you.
She's trying, but she says it's crazy. Maybe, do you want me to send you the link, Karen, that you sent me? Maybe if you do that.
So JJ and I will start with the first question since we're here. So Lucian, if you could repost that. We won't be able to post it up on the screen, but we definitely will be able to see it. So congratulations, PMG. So awesome. Everybody's saying his real name. Okay, there it is. All right. S. Arveda. My friend Matt wonders how Ariel is doing. Ariella. I don't understand this question.
I'm looking for the red hearts. I don't see them here. She says her computer has no internet. Use a hotspot. Use your phone. Oh, she's doing that. Okay.
So I feel like this person, I feel like S is asking about like a friend, like, so Matt wants to know how another friend is doing. I'm not sure how to even check in with that.
My friend Matt wonders how. What a beautiful name.
I know.
Is doing.
Ariella.
All right, Matt. I'm happy Luna's here because I got this cat-like presence, and when I was thinking of her, there was this big concrete, like almost like a crescent moon, and I saw this person who is very cat-like, just like lounging on it, like almost like so relaxed and like so like kind of posing, but like enjoying themselves. And it had like a cat-like feel,
Aww.
Very playful, very feminine.
I feel so. I don't know how this fits, S, for your friend Matt, or the story. But if I was, tapping into this energy right now, what I'm seeing is, she's holding her own, but she's between two strong people in her life that are kind of ruling right now. But, and so you can see her, this would be Ariel in the middle here, but she's surrounded by these two strong energies, kind of trying to help her stay in her true north or something, trying to help her, but she's still trying to charge. She's battling some issues, and she does have some pain there, but I do see that it's going to get better. Don't worry. She's working it out. Don't worry.
I love that last card, how there's like protection in front of her.
Yeah. That's a good, I never saw it. Beautiful. Yeah. So that's what we're seeing. I hope that helps. It's going to get better soon, whatever's happening. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight.
It says they aren't in contact anymore.
Okay.
She is his family member.
Okay.
Yeah. Best of luck, Matt.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So take the energies where they, and place them where they go in your story, because not having the full thing, it's hard to say. I was just going to put the question up on the. Okay, so Herc.
Oh, this one's Jay.
Yeah. Any advice on my do tarot business for my YouTube channel?
Yeah, doTERRA.
I'm be consistent, be creative, be cool. I'm like, I was laughing with my guides. It's like, be consistent, be creative. And I'm like, is there another C? Be cool. Be cool. All right. Consistency and creative. I feel like if you go on to other channels of other people who are doing doTERRA on YouTube, it's kind of like you do you.
Yeah, put like your own spice into it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting. Like make it, you're so contagiously fun. Like when you smile, I like light up and just play around with it. But yeah, consistency. I would just say
And
make it your own and be playful with it.
yeah, and also flood it. Flood the YouTube with it.
Let it.
Flood
I
it.
need
Like
you.
you can't like it take a day off. You got to flood the YouTube with it. And poor Karen.
Yeah, step out of the box. That's exactly it, Karen. That is yeah, step out of the box. Those are the words that wanted. Am I doing the ventriloquist thing?
Got it.
That is exactly what
you opened it up for it.
Yep.
Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah.
All right, Karen, you do the readings and I'll read them, okay?
So we have the turtle coming out for you, and I love that energy. Longevity. Go in it for the long haul. Believe and just flood it at the beginning. And believe in miracles. Look, you got the unicorn. Oh my gosh, you got the two best cards of the deck. Believe. Blessings to you. We are sending you light and love
day. Every day.
every day. Flood it. Okay, Marie. Cousin Henley had a stroke last year. Any messages from him or my mom or my Aunt Peggy?
For my mom.
From him for my mom.
Yep. Any messages from him for my mom or Aunt Peggy? Henley.
I think that might be, oh, maybe. I can't remember. Okay.
Oh, wait. Nope. She says, Tim. No, his mom. I don't know.
I'm more confused
I'm a
now,
little
but I'm just going to see who comes in over here.
Okay. His mom. Okay.
Oh, from him for his
From
mom.
mom.
Got
Is it from mom?
Okay, I'm getting all jumbled here because I'm trying to tap
Yeah,
in.
no, it's a little. Let me see if I go.
Who am I looking for? Who's passed?
Who are we looking for? Marie, help us out.
Who's on the other side that we're looking for? Debbie. From her cousin Tim Henley for Marie's mom and aunt. Okay. Okay, so we're looking for Tim. All right, Tim.
Tim Henley. Yes, something. Okay. So she knows. Oh, so she knows it would be from him.
Okay. Yeah. So okay. So cousin Tim passed.
Wait, no. It says no. His mom is Peggy. Marie. Marie, just ask us your full question.
Yes. Something. So she. Okay. Died. He died of his. Okay. So she wants evidence to know that it's him. All right. Okay, so Marie, I am sorry, but I'm having a hard time connecting with him. And I don't feel like Karen, are you getting him?
Message for his mom, Peggy, my aunt. So when I tell her, she won't think she's nuts.
Yeah, I feel like that energy coming in has just hit me wrong. And when I have all these specific, of course, I want to get specific messages for you, but it's like, okay, make sure you get it specific. There she is.
Yay!
Oh my God.
Make sure you get it specific that she'll know. Then it kind of threw me. All right.
Oh wait, Melly has something. Melly says, did Peggy lose a silver key to a music box? Something involving lace and silver in a box on a dresser. He's not saying he knows where it is. Okay, I'm gonna step out now that you're back.
You're like,
For a little bit, but Lord knows, it took me a long time and a lot of work. I had to shut my computer down 3 times.
Wow.
And it was nuts. And
Well,
I'm
welcome.
watching the whole thing on my phone, answering. It was great.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
It's your fault, Miss Ventriloquist. Okay, so from the very first, what I keep getting is somebody that I keep seeing somebody in a hospital bed. So, and then when we went the back and forth and who we're trying to get, who are we not trying to get? And it was just like, okay, is this him? Is this not him? Is this him? Is this not him? And I just kept going back and forth, back and forth. Hi, Luna. I miss you. That cat's my cat. I just want you to know, guys. But I keep seeing somebody that is like in a hospital bed, and he just keeps saying that he appreciate, he's showing me the appreciation of, like he's watching himself in the bed and watching how people are taking care of him. Now, remember, they talk in, I always forget that word we use. They talk in metaphors. That doesn't mean it actually had to happen. And, I would agree with you, Debbie, in the aspect of this energy is different from this man. I mean, this is a different energy that I've never felt before. So, yeah.
Yeah, because it's, I just don't know if this person who came in, Marie, if he belongs to you, is what I'm saying. This person who came in when, I'm asking, for Tim, once we, Marie's like, he's not dead. So he has his back turned towards me, and almost like doesn't want to give any information or communicate.
Yeah.
So I've never run across this. I don't know that this belongs to you. But whoever this came in has his back turned to me. I'm trying to tap in closer, and he's kind of like, kind of doing his own thing and not looking at me at all. So I apologize, Marie, if this, I don't know who this is.
Yeah, because this is not, like I had this person, but with the back and forth, it just looked like the movie came strong and the movie went back, and the movie came strong and the movie came back. And so it doesn't happen often with us.
No, I usually they at least turn around, but it looks like Melly may have been able to get a good connection. So Melly, please, if he has a message for her aunt, that would be awesome. But for me, he's got his back turned. I keep looking over, and he still has his back turned.
Yeah. So, yeah, talk to Melly in the chat there, Marie.
Oh, my mom said he had a stroke. I thought he died. Talk to your mom again, but because I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I'm not. Yeah, I've not had this happen before, Marie.
It's very odd. Sorry, we couldn't help you out there, Marie.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're giving you a big hug, Marie. Nice to hang out with you tonight.
Who is next?
Tony. Will I get my truck back? What is it? What is taking so long?
I remember this one because when I saw this earlier, I saw the question from when you first posted it, and all I got was they're waiting on parts. And it's really weird because then I watched this part get made, but the problem is the part needs this really specific thing over there. And I'm just gonna guess it's like in China, but that part can't get made in China. So that means this part can't finish this little piece and then this part. And so it literally is all about parts. And so, it just does not seem like, good night, Renee.
Oh, good night.
I just feel like it's the parts, it's parts, it's pieces. And I just want you to manifest that that's getting done and imagine those parts coming and that part being made and everything's okay. And then it comes into your truck and then everything's all right. But I don't get the feeling. And then it feels like, then it looks like it possibly could also be the fact that people are sick. I love when she smacks you in the face with her tail. So just understand that. So it's going to take a little bit. I don't see it getting done, after a while. So what are you feeling, Debbie?
Well, I threw a card to get a timing card. So I got the 29th. So maybe on the 29th or in 11 days.
Or in 11 days.
Because I was trying to, I'm listening because sometimes I'll get a drop in of a number, but I didn't get anything. So I pulled a card and you have the 29. So the 29th or 11 days.
Yeah.
My truck. Yeah.
But I see it coming.
Yeah, you had specifics there. So. Yep, I do see you driving again. So I do see you in it. So it's going to happen, Tony.
Yeah, it's going to happen. And basically what they showed me, Tony, is at the beginning of COVID, I literally took in a trailer. Remember the boat that I sold? I took in the boat in, what was it? March. And I did not get that trailer back until September. And it was because of parts. And so that's what they showed me. It was parts. They just keep showing me parts. Hi, Tasty Melon.
And nowadays the mail takes like forever.
Yeah,
however, they're getting the parts. It's twice as long. So everything's taking a little bit longer than normal.
Heck, I ordered,
melon.
What do you call those things? I cannot remember the name of it. You bing, tuning forks. I ordered some tuning forks before I ever left Colorado, and they're still not here.
Wow. Maybe they came here.
Yeah, maybe, because I ain't got them.
They didn't. Okay, Kathleen. Messages about my health. I'm feeling, Kathleen, I'm feeling a resilience, a strength, but also there's a sadness around this. tired. Just that, you know how when you get tired and you just want to cry because it's just, this has been going on for so long in that, but I don't sense that you're surrendering it. Just like, I just feel the sadness with it. It's taking a toll, isn't it, Kathleen? I'm hearing the word breakthrough.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I'm not seeing any yellow that you don't already know that you have, if that makes sense. Remember that, I imagine you. This is how it works for me, guys, so that you understand it. And I just imagine a silhouette over there. And so in that silhouette, I say, okay, tell me about her health. And so when it comes out yellow and they pinpoint a certain spot and then they literally take me in, or I'll hear something that maybe you need to do. And so for whatever the purpose is, it's like, don't do stuff. And I'm trying to, it's not within excess, like, and I'm just going to use this as an example. And I don't know if you're a smoker or not, but it's like, if you smoke a pack a day, we need to cut this down to a half a pack. If you drink 6 cups of coffee, we need to cut it down to 3, so cutting things down, cutting things, off that maybe isn't the greatest thing, but it doesn't show up any more yellow, which when you show up yellow, that's pretty bad. It doesn't show up any more yellow than you already are. So that tells me that you already know what's going on. And I agree with Debbie with the breakthrough. I agree with something because you know about whatever this very, very light shade is. So you know something's going on. And then they literally erase it. So, it feels like something happens, something changes. I've never seen it erased like that, but it's cool.
Yeah. And understand the cycles of what you're going through, of your illness. Understanding that, it does move in cycles, which means this also reminds me of that,
Mm-hmm.
So don't remember, you will come back out, you may feel so bad right now, but it does come back. It's a cyclic thing. So hold on to your vision of health. Okay. And meditation coming in, and it's the skull cap. It's called skull cap, the herb here. But bringing in that meditation, but you can see that enlightenment coming with that. So keep in your meditation. Don't let it let it take you under. That feeling I was feeling. It's kind of like, that's so natural, but try not to let it take you under. We are all wrapping you up, Kathleen.
Yep.
Love, light, and healing.
Woot woot. Yeah.
I just
and throw yourself in the circle, they say. Throw yourself in the circle. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. That is what I wanted to do. I'm trying to remember to do this, guys. So whoever's out there, someone was cutting and pasting and doing all that. And man, I didn't have to worry about that.
Oh, Vibrationalist is really good at that. I don't think she's here tonight.
No.
But there's DCJ's question. Oop, it just went up.
Nope. Nope, that's not it. There it is. Ooh. Tingle, tingle, tingle.
So I feel like so she wanted the maternal ancestors to come in. So I do have females here, and it seems like, you know, the clothing I'm seeing, I see like probably from the 1800s, I would be assuming, because you have those boots that you would wear, and you have like a grandmother, but and a mother, like, or a mother. No, it seems like a grandmother with a little girl though, that has a teddy bear. But I'm you want to. So I'm asking him. Okay, so thank you for coming in for DCJ, and asking him
So
to have a message.
DCJ, I don't know if you've ever done this with us before, but it's very important that you type. You know, granted, she's going 1800, so it's a little further back to kind of type on that. But I picked up a mail over here, and so, you know, when we get to it, if there's anything that, yeah, that makes sense or anything like that, say it, and then I watch out for it. Okay, sorry, Debbie.
That's all right. I'm really getting a line of, it's like of these strong women, very disciplined, very strong women that, you know, they're just showing down the line. And I think that's why she came in with the showing the different ages, and showing way back. So this is not new. Whatever is in your life right now, or some of these traits of being strong and disciplined and getting like stuff done, getting the job done. They're showing that came from a while.
She said women were and are strong on that side.
Okay. Yeah. So it started way back. I'm trying to see where they're from, because they just remind me the clothing that it's like she's in her little white nightgown or something, a white little nightgown, but these boots that they have on, it's definitely, but I don't know if that matters. The main thing, the message they're bringing through is that it's been in the family line for a long time. I don't know if this is you or someone. It's been talking about, you know, liking to kind of rock the boat, maybe push the edges of things as well. That may also be a part of. If you wonder why you always like to rock the boat, it's kind of pushing the limits or something, pushing the. You know, females, they didn't. I don't know the wording for this, but it's almost like if you told them you couldn't have that job because you're a female, they'd be like, I'm having that job because I am a female type thing. Like they pushed the limits like that. So that's kind of what, are you okay, Karen?
Mm-hmm. I had to turn around and not look at the thing for a little bit. So she says, yes, the norms.
Yeah, the norms. Social. Yeah, thank you. The norms. That's looking for whatever the word they were saying. Yeah, and that's part of what they paved the way, and you're continuing to pave the way, DCJ, within this generation, and the generations to come. This is kind of part of your busting out the norms and kind of opening up those areas. So I'm going to thank them for coming in. So thank you. And wow, amazing. Amazing group of women you come from.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't know who the male is, but he's not going to let me. I was telling him it's okay. So, wow, I have heard stories like that and admired them for that. Thank you. So DCJ, I have a male here, and I have been trying to figure out because it almost feels like a grandfather, but then whoever this male is, they just repeat over and over and over again. Literally, he said he takes an apple and he says, she, and he takes this apple and puts it right here on his eye.
Aww.
So you're the apple of his eye. You know,
Blessings, Phyllis. Okay, go ahead,
and
sorry.
so I had, had asked, okay, are you grandfather? Are you dad? Give me something. And he just looks at me and just smiles and just says, tell her she's the apple of my eye. And that's all he keeps saying. And I said, are you for DCJ? And he's like, tell her she's the apple to my eye. So whoever this is just wants to know that
I love it.
you were the apple of his eye. And even though you might not have felt that way or might not have seen it, because he won't tell me who, it's weird. It's like I don't get a for sure of who are you, dude. All he keeps saying is you're the apple of his eye. And you may have not have felt that way, but that's how he felt. Luna, hi, buddy. I miss you so much. I miss you. So, and then he just literally said thank you and walked off. So he doesn't talk much.
Well, because she didn't ask for mail, she asked for maternal.
I mean, it was like she's that.
She's like, you didn't ask me to come in here, but I'm coming in anyway.
So, yeah,
maybe
it's the uncle. I mean, he just gave me a feeling like you would know who he was. So he didn't have.
It's the only one. So
yeah, so if he's the only one, that would be him. So, all right. So I'm glad I could pass along that you're the apple of his eye.
I love
that. So, all right.
Isn't she funny, you guys?
Oh, I really, I'm very allergic to cats, but man, Luna, I can hang around. Okay. So Clay Adams.
Oh, I didn't see it up there.
Sorry, I just switched. Oh, you know what we haven't done in a while?
Ooh, I like it.
Oh, doesn't that feel so good?
Okay, dear friend, past.
I know. She better forgive me.
Oh, that's sweet. DCJ says she has only a letter that he ever wrote. The only letter he ever wrote on my birthday. Very special.
Yeah. And that probably makes sense why he said, even though she doesn't know this. And then he literally just kept saying that over and over and over. You may not have felt that way, but over and over and over, saying the same exact thing. So, yay.
Okay. Clay. I get a sense of very of Clay, this very polite.
Very polite man. Very polite.
Very polite guy. He brings. He's making me feel like I'm super important around him. Not just me, but in general, he makes you feel like you're important. when you're around him. Whoever it is, doesn't matter who you are, he'll make you feel like you're
Mhm.
important. Oh yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's do this. Or whatever. It just that kind of feel.
He makes you feel like your voice matters,
Yes.
like you matter.
So the reason I'm pausing is because I'm Rolande is I'm just seeing if he has a specific message he wants to pass on.
Well, I keep seeing, what is it? Does he have a road? Does he have a son that would have been following in his footsteps? Because he keeps showing me a male, and he's walking, and then he shows me the person behind him walking in his footsteps. Would you know who that was? It's really slow.
The comments. He
Yeah.
said yes, he did.
Yeah.
She said yes, he did.
Because that's what I keep getting is like, I thought yes he did was for he made you feel important. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just gonna keep going. He has 9 children, 2 sons are doing the same. Okay. So those 2 sons, I mean, not that he's not paying attention to all of them and he's all proud of those ones, but one that, the ones that are following in his footsteps, it's like, good job. He's very proud that those guys have decided to kind of do what he wanted to do. My heart hurts for, if I had to, he lines them up, like this. And so my heart is hurting for maybe not the youngest one, but towards the latter part, one of those ones. It's like tough luck, tough breaks. I mean, it's like things keep happening to this one, and I just his oldest and his youngest are doing the same thing. Okay, but there's someone in the middle that's having a rough time, and so my heart reaches out to that one, and that one, it's like, and I'm not sure, this one feels like a female. She's just going through a really rough time, really rough. Does that make sense to you? And he keeps going like this, like, tell her, keep her chin up. It's going to be okay. It's very odd because he brings her, his last 2 girls are having, sorry, I should let you read.
No, you're connected in. So,
but so, he just brings ushers this plate of food. And so with this platter of food, to me means that things are going to get better. We're going to gift you something. We're going to give you something. So keep your face up, keep your head up, know that it's going to be okay.
Yeah, his 2 last girls are having a difficult time.
Yeah, and the sad part about it is I feel like the younger of the 2, he keeps showing me that she's going to trip, whatever that's, it's going to be a little harder, and he literally picks her up and brushes off her knees and brushes off her clothes. And it's like, it's going to be okay. And then he just kind of pats her on the butt, like, okay, keep going, keep your head up and keep going. And don't get caught up on the hard stuff, the sad stuff. But, he worries about those 2. So those are the ones that, he worries about them, but they're going to be fine.
And he was such a good dad. He was a good dad. 9 kids, but he seems like he was a really good dad.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, that's the one. That's probably the one that's going to have the hiccup, the trip, the thing, but you know, that's her choice, and that's the path that she makes. And one of the things that we've got to remember, and he's like, yeah, is that each one of us follows our own path. And even though
Exactly what he was just saying.
huh?
That was exactly what he was just saying.
Uh-huh. Even though it to us, we're looking, and I'm just using her as an example, and he's like, yes, please say it like that. Even though we're looking at her like, oh my gosh, she's a drug addict, and he's, you know, that's her path, because it is the only way that she can learn the lessons that she needs to learn. And so even though we might look at her and look down upon her, we should not be doing that. We should be looking at her and sending her love and light and healing, because she really chose that hard ass path. You know, she made that choice to choose that life before she ever got here, so that she can learn those lessons.
Mm-hmm.
So, but she's gonna trip. I keep seeing her tripping, and brush it off. It'll be okay. And hopefully, he's really hoping that the family doesn't get tired and brush her away. He's hoping that they're still behind her, and it's exhausting, but he's hoping that they still with her. So, and he says hi to you, and he just smiles at you, and he gives you his heart, because that's like and he's got your dad, and he pats your dad a couple of times. So and it's more of your dad's here, he's doing fine, that kind of thing. So she's living in Canada, can't find her passport. Yep. All that. Okay. Anything else?
Just great guy. I think you pretty much said the message that he wanted to say, but he's just love his essence. He didn't want to go.
Yeah.
But you know, his timing, but he's just saying he feels like he left a lot here.
Untied.
He's working on the other side.
Hard.
So yeah.
All right. Very cool. Very cool.
Big hug, Roland. Good to see you here.
Yeah. Good to see you, Ro. All right. Kimberly.
Oh, interesting. An antique.
I've never tried to focus on it.
I know. This is
mirror.
When I usually have to, I like to touch it and like that.
I like to touch it.
Let's give this a shot. I'm always willing. It's definitely it's seen a lot.
And if I could talk, it's like I've seen a lot. And if I could talk,
I don't know if it's just kind of showing me the age, but again, I'm going back to
antique mirror came out of a house being torn down, had been covered for years since I got it.
Yeah, so I would say the early 1900s, the late early 1900s. I keep going back to the 1900s, so probably the early 1900s, because I'm seeing kind of what they're wearing. I'm so bad at timepieces, like I see the women, I see what she's wearing, but to exactly put, with their hair like that, I can see it. I can't tell you the time zone. So I'm going to say probably the early 1900s, the late 1800s.
And I keep seeing the little girl sitting in front of it.
But it has definitely seen a lot. One of the, I do know that at one time with this woman, what I'm seeing is that she was not treated well. Her husband because I'm seeing from in the mirror him, slapping her and doing stuff. So, I mean, this is quite a scene. I don't mean to laugh. It's not funny at all, but it's a response. I don't know why I do that.
Kimberly says the mirror is not in the frame because someone else had asked.
It used to be in a frame.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it was in a frame. It wasn't always frameless, but I don't know. I don't know if that was when it was new, and then you can kind of go forward with it. But the original person, it just keeps showing me that. Like the original person didn't get to see her beauty through it. Mm-hmm. Maybe that little girl did, though.
Yeah.
With it.
Well, and the little girl just always comes by and she stares at it and she literally, like she likes to sit in and look at, and she's very quiet too. She doesn't talk. Like, I wonder if there's something wrong with her because she doesn't really talk, but she's looking in the mirror and she looks in the mirror to look at something that's sitting back there. And it would be like looking at the camera and then looking at the crystal balls up there. It's that kind of thing where she's not really
looking at herself. She's looking.
Yeah, she's looking at other things and
through the mirror.
And it's kind of weird.
Interesting.
But yeah. Well,
Kimberly, thank you for that exercise for us.
Yeah, that was different. Now everybody will be like, tell me about my keys.
Tell me about this ring I found.
Yeah.
Interesting. Michelle Tom.
Okay, so I just want you to know that it's an hour and 47 minutes in. It is 8:19 here, and I have not eaten dinner, and I have to go to work tomorrow.
And I haven't eaten either. So, I mean, we're almost at 2 hours, and that's our mark. So,
yep.
Messages from deceased loved ones or grandma music. So I feel like I have a female coming in, Michelle. And she's coming in, and it's kind of like she's showing me the scene and kind of giving an essence of her. But she's coming in, and I'm not familiar with what I'm seeing, so I'm just going to kind of try to describe it, Michelle. She's coming in, and she has like she's been working out in a garden, like a large garden. She has a basket of maybe, stuff from the garden she's coming in with. She's dressed different. Like I'm not familiar with what she's wearing. But she comes in and busily. So it's like, I don't know if, they live, this person, I feel probably like a grandmother.
Yeah.
And, it may have been really hard work, but she loved it. Like she loved this. Is this
that might be grandma music?
Okay.
And she not only she loves it in a way that this is what all my hard work has paid off to be. And she's holding like a pepper or something like that. All of that, like right here is where I get to be happy.
There's a lot of pride in this. Yeah. So the work, it's pride in what she was able to bring forth from that.
Forth and to the table, she says. Like, bring it to the table. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah. I thought you were reading something.
No.
Okay.
Like she's proud that she made this corn, and she's feeding her family with it. It was that. She said, or it might be one of her daughters. They all have passed.
Your aunts. So, Michelle, would it make sense to wearing but this is like she's wearing something like I'm not familiar with what she's wearing.
My Aunt Rosemary was a farmer too, great cook.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really weird because I see what Debbie is talking about. This isn't, like she puts this thing on when she goes out there, but it's hard to describe for me.
So maybe it is rosemary. There is a young filter. She did bring not that Aunt Rosemary was young when she passed, but it could be rosemary. I'm getting a hit on that. But and such a pride with the food, but as far as a message, so I'm going to ask her about a message. Taking pride, taking in pride in what you do. Yeah. She's talking about taking this pride in what you do. It doesn't matter if you're sitting down in front of a painting and taking paints out and painting, or if it's this as simple as making a bed, or bringing in
the smallest of things.
Pride
in it.
It's such a gift to be able to do all these things. You don't have to be the great one on the hill.
Yeah.
To know that there's purpose. And this is kind of the feeling she's bringing in, Michelle. Not sure, can't think of any different type of clothing. Yeah. It's just interesting. It might be normal. I just have not seen it myself.
Well, and I'm not wondering, and what I feel like is we have not seen it, but this might have been like a religious, don't try to bend the river. That is right. It might have been a religious garb or something like that would have been worn. It's really odd. But something that we're not used to, that we would not see because we're not from, yeah, it feels like that.
Yeah, it's very different. I wouldn't even be able to describe it, really. It was plain, but that's about all I can say. Okay, so Aunt, I forgot what she said her aunt's name was, but
Rosemary.
Okay.
I should have remembered that because that's my sister's
They
name.
are Mennonites. Thank you.
Thank you, Mennonites. That makes perfect sense because
that's exactly what I'm seeing here.
I got a religious garb, so that makes perfect sense. I'm like, oh my gosh, so why? And it's something that,
and the whole feeling was so unique, like that. I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, so yes, so this is where the pride and the little, yeah. All right, so Michelle, I'm going to bless you and leave you with that. But she was very pleasant, very, oh my gosh, true to her spirit. I love it. I loved meeting her.
Thank you. I love, that was cool because I'm like, it looks religious or something, but I would never see it.
I've never seen, and playing, and I,
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I never knew them, but have a pic on my wall. Well, that makes sense. You couldn't start off with, "Hey, these people are Mennonites."
No.
No. Let's just test Karen and Debbie. Let's test them.
Let's test them. See how far they can go. Oh, you have the picture on the wall. Yeah. Okay. So Melly. Oh, no, you didn't.
What? Oh, Nelly. Okay. Thanks. That was fun, though. That really was. I'm like, religious garb or something like that.
That was a good way to put it. And I'm like, because I was just like staring at it. And I'm like, what?
Well, and I was.
Because I know it's not from a different time period.
Okay, so let me tell you, this is how it went down in my head. So I'm like, well, I see what you're showing me, and it just looks white. And I was like, why would you be wearing something white in the garden? Well, that's not a very fine choice for this. And then all of a sudden, they showed me one of my old coworkers who was, God, what's that religion? It's in Utah, really big. I forget what that one is. Anyways, well, they showed me him, and I'm like,
that would be Mormon.
And then they showed me this thing that, like, he, certain type of underwear or undergarments, and that's how I got the religion thing.
So they were trying to give you all these signals that had to do with religion. Okay, or like a way of life.
Yeah, so that's, look at y'all. Y'all so smart. I know y'all got my back. So anyway, that's how it went down in my head, and I was like, what? Some religious thing? Okay, but that doesn't make sense to me in the garden. So there we go.
Millie. Okay, so this will be our last one for tonight. Thanks for hanging out. I know we didn't get too many because we did such a long intro, and then Karen fell through the black hole.
Yeah.
And but we'll be back on, and I'll be back on Friday with Mary this week, and it'll be on my channel.
And Sunday.
Oh yes, and Sunday Karen's back on with me on this Sunday. So
okay,
Millie, what can I do to have the best health possible? Millie.
I know it's all my fault.
Millie, have you introduced Tues? I see you drinking, introducing tea.
I love you too, Georgie. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. And I was sitting there looking at you guys talking, and I was just getting more irritated.
I bet you were.
And then LaQuitte's sitting next to me, and I'm like, did you do it?
I know. I thought the same thing. I'm like, oh, boo.
Millie, are you still here?
Yeah, she says.
There we go.
I have fatigue disorder. Herbal teas. No. Herbs. Yes. So okay. So I was seeing teas. I heard introduction of certain types of teas, not like where you go to the grocery store and you look at literally like loose leaf types of teas, medical teas.
Well, and
not medical teas, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, the herbal teas, yeah.
But not ones that you would find necessary, like ones you would find at like a
Earl Grey, basically.
Not an Earl Grey.
Yeah, like I have rose. I currently have rose, literally rose petals. I currently have hibiscus petals. I currently have lavender petals.
Like real stuff. Yeah.
Like,
where you'd scoop it out, and then if you haven't done it, you'd want to just get one of those little things you put it in and close it like this, and so the herbs stay in it, and you just put it in the hot water. But I'm seeing you introducing that. What?
I like that thing that goes like this.
See how I get?
See,
I have to do symbols, and you all have to fill it in. You all have to fill in the.
I'm like, wait, let me go run to the kitchen. I got one of those.
Let me run. I'll show you what it looks like.
Yeah. Melly, I know it's going to sound weird, but no, I haven't been. Regular black tea, I do drink. Have you ever a tea strainer? Thank you, Pat. So it's really weird because with spiritual charades, yes, Lisa.
Thank you. See,
So,
I couldn't even say what I was doing.
Yeah. I read hand signals.
Perfect. Thank you,
Oh
Melly.
my gosh, you guys crack me up. And you know what I got, Melly, that you need to be very much aware that with this energy might be very heavy for you because the energy just comes down like this and smushes you. So it's going to feel like things are a little different for you. Things are a little bit harder. Things might, I mean, I get the feeling like you will think things are getting worse, but they're really not. I mean, you're sleeping more, you're doing this, and you're like, oh, I'm going to get sicker. I'm going to get sicker. Or I am getting sicker, but you're not. It's just the energies, really heavy energy that's coming through here. So just understand, take time to yourself, rest when you need to rest. Know that I don't feel like you're getting sicker. It's just the energies. And you are a sponge and you're picking more up.
Yeah,
So,
for sure. And, really harnessing that energy, really learning how to harness that energy, and your guides will help you. Your guides everybody will help you figure out how to harness that. But as far as your physical body as well, Melly, cleanse. So this is also about those teas coming in. There are lots of teas that help you kind of cleanse out. So be purposed in your teas, in these herbal teas that you're going to be finding, that it's going to bring those that cleansing stuff that you need to help with that. I also see that you are moving into, it says a new start coming, a new moon. So I feel like you're also, what's happening as well, that you are coming out of that cocoon. So you're really, we're always in process. A part of us is always in process of cocoon and transformation. We don't just we don't go through a transformation, we've made it and we're here. We're all in a flux of transformation in some level or another.
Yeah.
So be aware of that happening right now as well. And so know that a new start, a new beginning in some area is going to be opening up, expanding for you. You're coming out. And then you have celebration. You have the camel coming in. I love this card. The camel coming in with that celebration, even in the small things. So looking for small steps, small changes in your body and your physical well-being. And that's also going to open up for the spiritual well-being for you as well. So
yeah. Okay. Is that all that you have for Melly?
that's all I have.
Okay, so Miss Lady wrote this, and I want to highlight it. So please, guys, please, she's asking for healing prayers, recovering from an infusion, and then a fall.
Oh, no.
I'm trying to get back to my goofy self, but it's a bit of a struggle. And I would say, Ms. Lady, throw yourself in that big circle that we created that one time. And if you're on Facebook, way showers, throw yourself in there too and say, hey, I need some. But yeah, it's definitely much love to you, and we'll definitely send some love and healing light to you.
Yeah.
So
sorry, Miss Lady. Get you back. We'll get you back.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to put this up while we are doing these, because we haven't done them in forever.
Oh, that's true. Let's do that. I'll take care of the.
Okay. So.
Yeah, and also if you want a private reading with either one of us, you know how to get a hold of us.
Yep, here's Debbie's email right there. Okay. All right. And then here's my email right there.
Yay. Giving you a big hug, Millie. Kathleen would like a card.
Okay, Kathleen. Where is that? There we go. Kathleen. Okay, here it comes. Here it comes. Time to let go. Move the fuck on. I love that one.
Let go.
Okay, here's mine.
I was trying to think of what could I let go. Okay.
A lot of things I can let go. I can let go of that Canada.
So we have Georgie is next.
Georgie. Make better fucking choices. If you are pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there. I love this one.
Amen.
Happy good thoughts.
Ooh, I'm yawning, you guys. It's weird. Okay.
That's me.
Pat S. Pat S.
Pat S.
Thank you, Jay Herc.
Stop texting. Stop stalking. Stop checking on that person. Just fucking stop. Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness.
That's like,
I'm not texting anybody. I'm not doing
funny
it.
parts, Pat.
Yeah, they're just funny.
Let's see. Did we do in for Kathleen?
I don't remember. Kathleen, you were going through some tough shit. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it.
That is a horrible one for Kathleen. Well, there you go, Kathleen.
Okay.
Pull on those bootstraps and get on over. Lisa Smith.
Lisa.
You're welcome, DC.
Laugh.
Yay.
Where the fuck is your sense of humor?
That's hilarious. She has the best sense of humor.
I know. It's so funny.
Oh, Jay would like a card. Herc.
Yay. So, you're giving away your power. You are a badass, so act like it.
Amen. This is a good one for him. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Get on that channel. All right.
Good night, Tony.
Raylene.
Raylene.
Good night, Tony.
Stop obsessing. You are not the fucking center of the universe.
That's hilarious. Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. We are the center of the universe.
Pat's all, I don't understand that card you picked. She put a question mark.
Yeah, like, we're going to give her another one.
Another one, Pat. Don't you worry. That was a weird one.
Winning.
Yay.
You got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit.
Don't ruin that shit. Yay. All right. That's a little better.
Yeah.
Prince Charming's mom.
Okay. Prince Charming's mom. Oh, I love this one. $.
Woo.
Make it rain.
Yay. We all want this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Was
Debbie.
that correct for me? Yes, that was. That was for you, Herc.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she's happy about that.
Debbie.
Okay. Oh, for me.
Oh, I love this one. I know you love this one. Don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be lying, sneaky bastards.
Bastards. That's such a great one for me.
Yeah.
Woo.
Okay. Here's
Phyllis.
mine.
Phyllis, did you want a card? Did you get a card for yourself, Karen?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now. Bam. Fuck. Shit is about to get real. Fuck. Your people around you.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's been real for months.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm ready for the calm.
Okay, Phyllis says yes, she'll take a card.
Okay, Phyllis. Ooh, this one came flying out. So this one's yours. You got a feeling you just can't shake? That little voice inside you? Listen to that shit.
Oh, that's a good one for all of us. Definitely.
All right. Anybody else?
You guys, it was so nice to hang out with you tonight and spend some time with JJ leading us in a meditation and hopefully deeper healing. And Karen, super great to hang out with you. I'm glad that you weren't stuck in the black hole forever.
Yes, me too. But I'm coming out. No, okay.
Don't sing it too good because, oh yeah, your channel's not monetized. Apparently you can't play music on other channels. They take your monetization away. Anyway.
That's silly.
Ah, silly. Georgie, giving you a big hug.
Love you guys. Love you much. Thank you so much
Blessings,
for hanging
lady.
out. Please make sure you like and do all that good stuff. And I'm not monetized, so I can sing if I want to. So I do what I want.
We could probably sing. So until next time, please take care of yourselves.
Yes.
And we will see you then.
Be gentle.
And Scott, we're going to be on Scott's channel tomorrow night.
Ooh, nice.
You're not.
Yeah, I'm not.
She's not. But tomorrow night, we have a big panel on. So please hop over to Scott's channel tomorrow night.
Wow.
Blessings.
All right. Bye, guys. Much love to you. Stay in your light, okay? Stay in your light.